Guys. Oh, sorry for this. I've had to, Jesus Christ, I was in bed. I got a message saying Conte's been sacked or he's left Tottenham via mutual consent. So I've had to rush here and do a daily gaffer just for you guys. But as usual, I can't do it by myself. So I've had to draft in some Tottenham help. And who better than our good friend Scorcher, who's on the line now from Stanley Park. Scorcher, you there?
Wrong and strong.
Hello, Scorcher. How's it going, brother?
It's going better.
Brother, I'm going to not do any pleasantries. I'm not going to intro the show. I'm not going to tell people to like, share, and subscribe and fight the algorithms. There's none of that. Let's get straight into it. Conte has left. What are your thoughts?
It was time. I think it had run its course already, which is a bit mad.
How long was this course? He came in October 2021?
Something so.
Replaced Nuno Espirito Santo. He was the gaffer you tried to get the summer prior and decided, no, we're not going to pay the money he wants or we can't see eye to eye. You then get Nuno, bleed out, call for the care package. He arrives. He has an indifferent start. He then says that the situation at Tottenham is worse than he imagined, and then you go on a good run. You pip Arsenal to Champions League and everything is rosy. And fast forward 9 months and we're here. Where did it go wrong?
Do you know what, yeah? It's going to sound mad, but I think we've been duped, you know?
You've been duped? I heard that word for a long time, Uncle Scorcher.
Yeah, I think we've been duped, man, because Antonio Conte, yeah, when you start to... you know when you're going to sack a manager, you start looking at everything. When things are going wrong, you start looking at everything. And I stumbled across a thing, yeah, that Antonio Conte got scammed for £27 million in 2021.
What do you mean?
I mean, he got scammed for £27 million in 2021. Literally, he got scammed and he lost that much money or whatever. And I think he had there was some court hearing or whatever, and it came out that he wouldn't be able to recoup the money. And then he took the Tottenham job.
You're joking?
No. I would like to joke, but yeah.
You know,
so when you look at...
Sorry, I thought you were going to make a joke like, oh, he got scammed and the player he got scammed for was X, Y, and Z. No, you're talking about an actual financial scam.
Yeah, literal financial scam.
And then he lost the money and all of a sudden he's now Tottenham manager.
No, he's the Tottenham manager.
Oh, the Tottenham manager. Okay.
Yeah, and when you start to piece it all together, yeah, from day one he says we need time and patience, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But he has an 18-month contract.
Yep.
And he also says in the same season, when asked regarding his future, at the end of the season, we'll see.
He did say that quite frequently. It did seem a bit ominous.
Yeah, and to the point where people thought he wouldn't be here this season. But when you start to strip back the layers and you start to look at it all, yeah, it almost seems like I think he took us for a ride.
You think he's just trying to get as much money as he can, and if it works out, he's only boosted his own profile, and if it doesn't, well, he's got the money back that he needed, because his contract was quite a hefty contract, wasn't it? It was about 20 million.
Bro, I think he was in the top 5 paid managers on Earth.
Okay, on planet Earth.
On Earth, yeah.
I know he got you Champions League football, but did Conte deliver for the Tottenham?
I'd have to say no. And you know why? Because this is when it started to hit me. When he came in, we was in a really bad place, being honest. And he did turn things around last season, which was good. He did kind of get something going, which is dope. But you see, top 4 was good. But I'll be honest, I can't bread Conte too much for getting top 4, because we was in the top 4 maybe 5 out of 7 seasons.
Yep.
So that's not really looking unique to Conte, in my opinion. But that's okay, cool. But then when I looked at what happened with it, forget all the other games, all of the other games. You see the AC Milan tie. He made me start to feel for the like this is your chick. Like the idea of Conte is to come in and he makes us winners and creates this atmosphere and yada yada. All those cool buzzwords. Yeah. But the AC Milan game made me think for the first time he's changing Tottenham into something that I don't want to change to. Like I don't know what he's trying to make us some strong team that can see out games or I don't know. I don't quite know. Yeah. But though, Tottenham Hotspur are not a team, yeah, that go into the Champions League and don't dare to dream. Like that's our MO. Like our MO is get into the top four and we're gonna team to watch. Like yeah, we're probably not gonna win the Champions League, but you see the delusion and happiness and good vibes got us all the way to the final.
I'm gonna be honest. From an outside perspective looking in, since about 2016, it seems like that has been the case. You know, dare to dream. Let's get there and let's dream. Deep down inside, we know we're not going to win the Champions League or the Premier League, but let's let everyone know that we're here and we are the Tottenham.
And so like, as a Tottenham fan, you know you're not going to get trophies. Like that's not really our thing. Exciting football, but I'm willing to park that to the side if we can, see a trophy. And under Jose, just the other day, like 18 months ago or something, we got to a cup final under Poch, cup final, semi-final. This guy is going out to Sheffield United.
It's not good. Okay, cool. Gonna try and make this as snappy as possible. So Conte's out. Christian Stellini is going to take interim charge alongside Ryan Mason, I'm guessing. Pardon me?
Is Ryan Mason.
Ryan Mason. We're assuming this is a short-term fix. Now, I believe Tottenham did the right thing in hiring Conte. I think he was the right profile of manager for Tottenham. Okay, you got to show some ambition.
Agreed.
Do you think...
It's too easy to say, wrong thing now.
No, I honestly believe Tottenham did the right thing in getting Conte. Arsenal fans out there, there was a time we wanted Conte. United fans, there was a time you wanted Conte. Okay, Chelsea fans, you had Conte. Okay, and I'm sure.
Interestingly enough, though, the Chelsea fans I spoke to said this exact thing would happen.
They said this, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they experienced it. But I'm saying now, going forward for the Tottenham. Do you go for another manager with the profile of Antonio Conte, or do you go for? I mean, because when I say that kind of profile, you're looking at your Pochettinos, you're looking at your Enriques, your Contes. Do you go for those kind of managers, or do you go and look outside the box? Last time you did that, you ended up with Nuno Espirito Santo. So what do you do?
Me personally, I want to stay very much within the Champions League bubble. Now, in the Champions League, there's all different kinds of managers. There's coaches, there's people that work with sporting directors, there's managers like Ancelotti who just do the straight management thing.
What about the lunatic? From Bergamo?
Ooh.
Gasperini.
Now, I see something like that. I would have liked something like that when we got Nuno. But the situation is a bit more drastic now.
Maurizio Sarri?
No, this is insane. So what it is I feel like we need is a coach with an ego, but his ego is in the same places as like, the more people call them dinosaurs, like the Contes.
Yeah, the dinosaurs, yeah, we know who they are.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying the dinosaurs, but that type of, like, I think what we need is a coach with an ego of, look how good I am as a coach. Look what I can do. Look how I can improve players.
Nagelsmann.
Don't get me wrong. Also, it needs to be somebody with enough clout that it entices Daniel Levy to want to back him. And when I say back him, I don't mean like I don't mean Tottenham need to now spend like Chelsea or Tottenham need to try and be Man United. Miss. Literally, if you do the same what you did with Conte, same thing.
And the stars just align.
Bro, if you give that same money to somebody else and just, like when I look at some of the players we've brought in, I don't necessarily think that they're bad players. Like I don't think Bassuma's bad. I don't think Richarlison's bad. This is the key part. I don't think Richarlison's sick either. But I don't think he's bad. I don't think Pedro Porro's bad. Kulusevski. I think these are good players. I think if we continue bringing in that kind of player, I think we'll be all right. Being honest, I think like I can see it making sense. Like even like the choice of getting Longley in here, you couldn't get your first choice centre off, so you went and got someone in on loan. You still got the P for your centre off. Yeah, that sounds like it makes sense to me.
I think, and we're gonna end it here. I think the main issue at Spurs is finding a coach who's in alignment in his thoughts with those at the top, and his plans and his views of where the club can go. It needs to be aligned with the manager. I'm not saying so. Levy obviously has aspirations for Tottenham. They don't have to be correct, but as long as the manager has the same aspirations, I think they can work together and reach their goals.
I think what Tottenham need is a Klopp.
Klopp from when he left he left Dortmund to go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Not Klopp right now.
No, because the Klopp that we have now and Liverpool that we have now ain't the same thing.
So what you're asking for, Scorcher, is Xabi Alonso?
No, because what I'm asking for is a wealth of Champions League experience, not too much achievement to allow clout to get in the way of what needs to.
So you're asking for Unai Emery?
Yes.
You heard it here first, guys.
We need a name, a Spanish version would be Unai Emery.
Mm-hmm.
The Portuguese, Amorim. German,
Marco Rosa?
Nah. See him, that's an example. I don't want somebody that did failure at Dortmund.
Okay, because that's not where you go and fail now. Scorch, we're going to leave it here because we can go on all night on this. This is just a quick fire Daily Gaffer. I'm going to prepare my dossier in these next coming hours and do another one of these in the next 48 hours and really give my breakdown on where things have gone wrong at Spurs.
Okay.
Yeah, well, sorry to keep you. Thank you for joining. What's it? The time is? It's 11:53 in the night. That's how dedicated we are. Brother Scorch, I'll let you go and we will catch up tomorrow.
All right, Rasta, in the AM.
In the AM. Peace out.
No.
Guys, that was my learned friend, Scorcher Skywalker, who is the numero uno Tottenham fan in the world. A few things that I wanna point out. I feel like Conte's time at Spurs was doomed from the beginning because no matter how well he'd done, if he'd done well, the fans would only wanted more. Because Tottenham's trajectory when he came in was on the incline, and they expected to continue that rise, given the caliber of manager that Antonio Conte is. Not was, is, because he's still a very good manager. He did say when he first took over Tottenham and they had that shock loss to Slovenian side Enes Mura in the Europa Conference League, he said that there's an important gap between Spurs and the top teams, and he said his level is not so high and he's not a magician. And I think with comments like that so early in his tenure, it will always be a fractious relationship with him and the fan base, especially if he didn't deliver. On the fans' expectations. Spurs won the transfer window in the summer just gone, signing Perisic for free, signing Richarlison, who was better than Gabriel Jesus. They signed Jed Spence, who I'm not sure if he's had any Premier League minutes yet. He's currently not at Tottenham. He's out on loan. They also signed, I'm forgetting, guys, so I'm doing this off the top of my head. I mean, Bentancur's loan was made permanent. Essentially, they won. I think there were some defenders in there as well. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I haven't done my research and prepared my dossier for this. But Conte is out. And nobody is surprised. I think we would have been more surprised if we'd woken up in the morning and seen that he was still there and taking charge of training for the upcoming round of Premier League games. Tottenham have, on the weekend, they have got, bear with me. Oh, on Monday they've got a whole week to prepare. They've got Everton away at Goodison Park at 8 p.m. on Monday. It's not going to be easy. Guys, this has been another Daily Gaffer. Now that I've got the emergency stuff out the way, I can do what I should have done in the beginning so that you guys know what's going on. So this is coming out Monday morning. By the time you guys see this, it'll be Monday morning. And you may be confused as to why you're not getting your usual Monday morning Premier League show. Well, you shouldn't be confused because there was no Premier League. Instead, we did a live stream literally just now. But yeah, we've done a live stream on the international break in England and just spoke about international stuff. So that's gone out already. We'll be back with our normal podcast next week, Monday, by which time Man City would have played Liverpool and Arsenal would have played Leeds in the battle for the Premier League title. Arsenal could either be, they're currently 8 points clear. At the end of that, they could be 11 points clear, or they could be 5 points clear. It's we're at that stage of the season now, business end. The Daily Gaffer is gone through some changes. So I've got a new structure now because there were times I'm trying to do the show and I just don't know what to do and I ramble on and go over stuff I've already gone over. So this is what we're going to do from now on. On Mondays, I am going to go over anything we missed from our podcast that we recorded the day before. So Mondays is now Missing Mondays. I'm going to pick up a few things that we didn't really expand on in the podcast or maybe forgot about altogether. Tuesdays is Transfer Tuesdays. Going to just talk about rumours and also players I think should go to certain clubs, players I think can improve clubs, or maybe players that just need to get out of their current club for themselves. Wednesdays is going to be Ones to Watch Wednesdays, where I'm going to pick out 2 or 3, maybe 4 players from around the globe and suggest where I think they should move next perhaps, or just to keep an eye on them because I think they've got a lot of potential. Thursdays is Foreign Thursdays. I don't know what's happening on Thursdays, on Foreign Thursdays. I don't know because it's not a Conte corner. It's not a transfer day. It's just a Thursday. Fridays is going to be my Friday night rant. It could be in the morning, it could be in the afternoon, it could be in the night, but you're going to get a rant. And Saturdays will be my shocking shout Saturdays, where I'm going to give you one of my footballing opinions that in a different age or time would probably get me stoned. So stoned to death, not the other kind of stoned. We don't do that over here. So that is it. The algorithms. People, unite. Like this video. Subscribe. And turn on your bell notifications, people. Because honestly, there is a lot of content on the way. I've got a new show coming out. I don't want to say too much, but I've got some new stuff I'll be working on. The whole team are involved in this. It's not one of my side missions. It's a whole nother armchair gaffer midweek show. I can say, yeah, cool. We got a midweek show starting on the 14th of April. It's a Thursday. It'll be every Thursday in the middle of the week. So you get your Monday dose podcast, and you get another podcast on a Thursday. As of the 14th of April, you're still going to get your Daily Gaffers in the new form that I told you about. You're going to get your Content Corner live stream. Guys, content. Because you're worth it. Anything else I want to say? That's it. You've been great. I've been Jess. Peace out.